I'm Nika, and I wanted to give you a full, in-depth, honest review on the Examkrackers MCAT books. For the sake of time, I'm just going to show you a sample chapter from one Examkrackers book, and this is the Biology Molecules, which is the biochemistry. And just know that each chapter in every book is set up almost exactly the same, just obviously with the information that's relevant to it. So we're going to go ahead and go to chapter 3 on metabolism. So first thing that you see when you flip to any chapter is you see this introduction, which goes over an overview of what you're about to learn. Over here on the right, you see every little specific subsection, and then the 3 keys. And these are just important big picture keys to remember while you're reading the chapter. They're just big ideas that you want to be sure that you know. So next, we're going to skip and we're going to do energy, ATP, and NADH. So I can just show you a quick example of what you're going to find. So as you flip to the page, you see these words in red instantly, and those are important key terms that you're going to need to know. And they're in red to highlight the importance of them, and they're also going to be present at the back of the chapter. While you're reading too, you will see these little boxes on the side that show up in this burgundy color. And these are always very helpful hints and little tips on either how to memorize the information or just a very useful way to connect it. Next, as we're reading along, you will see these arrows, which are going to point you to different sections, and they're just going to get you to tie the information all together. In order to be successful on the MCAT, you're going to need to look at stuff like this and be able to put together all this information, because it's all going to be tested simultaneously with many topics within a passage rather than individual concepts. Next, you will see figures relating to the chapter, and there are plenty of figures. And like I said, you see little helpful hints. All the charts that you need to know are in here. And this is what I love most about these books. If you are a visual learner, or if you're just any kind of learner, this is the best way to do it. Like all of these visuals, all of these figures, you have these summary tables, which are going to be awesome for putting it together, because all the information is in this section, but these summary tables usually put it all together in a very easy way so that you understand it exactly. And now we get to the end of the chapter, so you have practice problems related to the information you just learned, and the answers and explanations are all in the back of the book. And then over here, I mentioned to you earlier the terms you need to know. Well, these are all the terms for this chapter. And there are different questions, these MCAT think questions within the chapter. So some of them have questions, and these are just the answers. And then, of course, you can't forget these 3 keys, because these are the big picture ideas of what you should know. Now, that's not it. So for every single chapter, there's an in-class exam. And this in-class exam are just passages that are related to what you just read, and the answers are in the back of the book too. So it goes through very detailed answers for every single chapter and for every single passage. If you decide to buy the Examkrackers set of books, these are the books that are going to be included in the box set. So you have MCAT Physics, Psychology and Sociology, Biology 2 Systems, which is more of like human anatomy and physiology, Chemistry, which is organic chemistry and general chemistry, Biology Molecules, which is just the biochemistry, and then Reasoning Skills, which is verbal, research, and math. In addition, if you feel like you need a little bit of extra practice, they make these books that are 101 passages in cars, physics, biology, biology molecules, so the biochemistry, and chemistry, and I believe there's one for psychology, but I didn't buy it because I didn't feel like that was a weak subject for me. But these books are set up very much so like the prep books, in that they have passages, and the passages correspond to the chapters. So if you feel like you need help with any topic, I highly recommend getting these books for either all of them or whatever topics you're particularly struggling with. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed this kind of video, if you liked this kind of review on a book, and if you found this helpful in any way possible, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe, stick around. I'm gonna be posting plenty of videos on the MCAT and my journey as a pre-medical student. So please be sure to stick around, follow my Instagram @thefitmd, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.